Here with me, my name is Jim McInerney. I'll be doing the play-by-play. Is Harry Magnuson and Deborah Rogers. The score at halftime is a Texas Outlaws 48, the Los Angeles T-Birds 49.
Well, tonight marks the big doubleheader weekend, the opening of the inaugural weekend, where Los Angeles T-Birds owner Bill Griffiths is going to be taking over the direction of the Olympic Auditorium, which will be the new Olympic Auditorium. And tomorrow we have a family fiesta day, which will be real exciting. It'll be Georgia Haas's Detroit Devils against the Los Angeles T-Birds. And one special thing for the families is that the kids will get in free with each paid adult. That'll be exciting.
Well, Deb, I'm so excited on what's going on with this Olympic Auditorium. You know, Bill Griffiths has taken over, and he has promised to update the Olympics, make it modern, increase security, increase parking. It'll be all modernized, but they'll keep the flavor of the old building, and to me, that's really important. You know, the new ballparks, the Dodger Stadium, the Royal Stadium, the Veterans Stadium, where they just played the World Series, are all nice, but they just, to me, don't compare to the Wrigley Field, to the Fenway Park, where that atmosphere still exists. And this is why I'm so happy with what Mr. Griffiths has done. But we've had action already here at the Olympics tonight, and for that report, let's go down to Hoppy in the infield. Hoppy?
Well, I'd like to talk just a bit about Ronnie Psycho Raines, who's really going to be in action tonight. You know, they call him Psycho, which means a fool. I'm reminded what President Lincoln said about his General Grant when they said he's a fool, and Lincoln says, give me 1,000 generals like that. And I think the T-Birds would like 1,000 like Ronnie Raines. Anyway, Ronnie Raines says he's going to dedicate the new Olympic tonight by beating Bill Gatchell in a match race he earned the right to have with Gatchell when 2 weeks ago. Tonight he beat Big Burnett Jackson of the Texas Outlaws, and Ronnie says, I'm really going to put Gatchell in his place tonight. And you know, tonight it's the dedication of the new Olympic, and I know that millions of people already passing by the Olympic every day on the freeways are aware of the changes that have taken place in the new Olympic. Gradually coming around, and as the contractor in charge of one of the jobs says, we're going to step by step restore the Olympic to its former glory. And Ronnie Raines is going to help tonight. What do you think about that, Jim?
Well, I'll tell you, Hoppy, we've had a real exciting first half, and the second half of action seems to be shaping up. Don't you think, Deborah?
Well, Ronnie's doing a great job out there. I'm glad he's back. Second half's going to be exciting.
It's going to be a big one, Jim.
Well, we're going to pause down the VIP Network lines. We'll be right back after this word.
Hi, I'm Chuck Bednarik, and you're watching Classics Sports Network.
Hey, pro football fans, do you show your true colors, even when you drive? Now, those are real football fans. Well, here's the next best way to show the world who your NFL team is. Introducing the Pro Football Car Kit. You get your team's official NFL license plate mounted on your car or displayed in the window of your car, office, or home. You also get a license plate frame, a team bumper sticker, a removable decal with your favorite team's logo, a team keychain, and an insulated team travel mug which fits any car or truck cup holder. Call this toll-free number now. All 30 NFL teams are available. Plus, if you're one of the first 100 callers, you'll receive your team's can cooler free. If you bought all 7 items separately, you could spend over $30. But order the Pro Football Car Kit and get all this for just $19.95. So show everyone you're a true fan. Order the NFL Fan Car Kit now. To order the Pro Football Car Kit for your NFL team, call 1-800-446-4771 or send check or money order for $19.95 plus $4.90 shipping and handling to the address on your screen. Call now, 1-800-446-4771.
You're watching Classic Sports Network.
Well, here we go. Second half of action underway. Girls on the track. And let's see who goes. Debbie Hilden headed up for the Los Angeles T-Birds. Number 1, Debbie Hilden. Julie Martinez headed up for the Texas Outlaws. She can pick up points as well. Martinez coming up first. Julie Martinez out first, and Debbie Hilden on a late chase. Coming up quick, though. Debbie Hilden coming in on the inside, and look at Julie. She almost goes down. One-on-one situation. They can both pick up points right now. Coming up from the back of the pack. Jenny Miller back to this and Bracken, and down goes Martinez. Martinez going down, and Hilden trying to get by. Time running out with 15 seconds. Hilden still trying to get by, and Jenny Minnie is trying to lead the way. Hilden out by on the inside, and referee Don Ladd Texas has 4 T-Bird points.
Good job of jamming once again by Debbie Heldon. Interesting strategy used by John Hall there on the first jam. You know, Debbie Heldon generally goes on defense, but Hoppy has some news for us. Down in the infield, he has Dave Pound. Hoppy?
Dave Pound, you must be approaching this match race tonight when Ronnie Raines meets Bill Gatchel with kind of mixed emotions.
I didn't come here to discuss that. I knew Ronnie was crazy, or he never would have wanted to have that match race. But you know, we're talking about Mr. Griffiths and the new Olympics. Well, I happen to be the new owner of the new New York Bombers. And I've got a lot of surprises for you folks out there. And 2 ladies, a Miss Hart and a Miss Booher. I'm going to introduce you to Miss Booher.
Well, I'd like to certainly find out a little bit about what your situation is with Mr. Pound.
Well, I'm not at liberty to discuss what my exact situation with Mr. Pound is, but I guarantee that Miss Hart and I are going to be hurt a lot of through Mr. Pound when we join the New York Bombers.
We'll hear more from you later. Let's get back to action.
Okay, we're back to the action, and Stephanie Garcia for the Texas Outlaws is going through and picking up points. T-Bird spread out all over this track. Time running out for Garcia, and down she goes, but they do say she picked up 5 Outlaw points.
Well, you know what she can do, Deb. Score right now, Texas Outlaws, 53, T-Bird, 53.
Well, it's going to be an exciting second half here, Harry, but I'm just wondering what surprises that Pound has.
There's Ronnie Raines and Bill Gatchel, the redneck, and they're going to be meeting in an up-and-coming race. Look at Raines, the Psycho, and Bill Gatchel. He earned the right to beat Gatchel when he beat El Gigante, Burnett Jackson.
Well,
but tonight, you know, Deb, the new Olympic is coming to pass. Dave Pound, New York Bombers will be here, and Ronnie Raines will be meeting the redneck Bill Gatchel, Jim.
That's right. Here we go, back to the action. This young gal, she is right a little shade of Lyle Morris for the Texas Outlaws. She's the only one out right now, the only one that can pick up points for the Texas Outlaws. Back to issue the elbows. Lyle Morris trying to pick up points for the Texas Outlaws. The only one that can pick up points, nobody out for the T-Birds, but here she goes the hard way. She's back up and gonna try for more. Not much time left. Debbie Hilden breaking out on the weight chase. Hilden for the T-Birds. Can't you do it in time? Rita LaMesa trying to hold back Lyle Morris. She gets by Rita. They called it off just in the nick of time for the Texas Outlaws. They do say Lyle picked up 1 outlaw point.
We'll be right back with the remaining of this exciting period after these words on our VIP network line.
He is gone right now. He has no legs at all. And 10 seconds to go in a round there. The left hand, he's down again. It's all over.
You're watching Classic Sports Network, where the legends play.
Fight back. This is your opportunity to call the shots. What's the best fight you've ever seen? Or what's the best fight you've never seen but always wanted to? Classic Sports has the largest fight library in the world and wants you in our corner. This is your opportunity to let us know what boxing memories you want to see. Send your entry to Classic Sports Fight Memories, Murray Hill Station, P.O. Box 1830, New York, New York, 10156. If we broadcast your memories, we'll send you a Classic Sports t-shirt. Classic Sports, where the legends fight.
Hi, Bob Vila here to show you a unique new Craftsman tool no home should be without. Craftsman Handy-Cut utility cutters. The one tool you can count on for all kinds of tough cutting jobs. Craftsman Handy-Cut does the job of utility knives, carpet knives, shears, shop cutters, and more. Look how tough it is to make a good cut through this damaged garden hose with a utility knife. Craftsman Handy-Cut gets it done in one clean cut. It's a terrific small branch and shrub pruner. Shears or shop cutters can't trim vinyl flooring as easily as the Craftsman Handy Cut. Use the Craftsman Handy Cut to cut nearly any common household material, including rope, plastic, leather, vinyl, and rubber. Call now, and you can order your Craftsman Handy Cut for only $19.99. And remember, when you buy from Sears, your satisfaction is guaranteed or your money back.
To order your Craftsman Handy Cut, get your Sears card or the credit card ready and call 1-800-203-9944. That's 1-800-203-9944. Call right now.
Hi, I'm Hall of Famer Tony Dorsett, and you're watching Classic Sports Network.
Well, just before we left, we saw Darling Langlois and Debbie Griffiths in the infield. I'm sorry, Debbie Garvey in the infield. You know, Darling Langlois has a broken arm and is not skating. Patsy Delgado trying to pick up for the Seabirds, but Julie Griffiths beat her to the punch. Picked up some points. They say Julie Martinez gets 4 outlaw points for the Texas Outlaws.
Once again, the Texas Outlaws are doing a good job. They jumped out in front 58-53 with Julie Martinez back for her second season, and she has done an awful lot of work in the offseason, Deb.
Well, they've been practicing it under the direction there of Bill Gatchel, who I'm sure is getting himself up for the match race with Ronnie Raines.
Well, he certainly will. When the new Olympic opens tonight, Bill Gatchel will be meeting the psycho, Ronnie Raines, and if he doesn't watch it, he's going to have that cigar stuffed down his throat.
I guess so, Harry. Lyle Morris coming out for the Texas Outlaws. Rena LaMaestra hot on her trail. It's a one-on-one situation. They can both pick up points. Coming up real quick, Skinny Minnie back to Jesus and Noble for the T-Birds. Stephanie Garcia holding back Rena LaMaestra. LaMaestra trying to get by on the high side. Not going to happen that time. Down she goes. Lyle Morris trying to get by Skinny Minnie. Garcia leads the way, and Lyle Morris picking up points. Lyle Morris on by on the inside, and she picks up a handful. Draws it up. On last of the referee says she did pick up 4 outlaw points on the jam.
Lyle Morris looking good, and once again, a second-year skater. It looks like Gatchel has gotten a lot of youth with some veterans like Stephanie Garcia on the team, but there's John Hall, and he's got second-year gal of his own, Julie Goodwin.
She's doing a real good job, and I'm glad that she's on the T-Birds now.
Well, you know, John went out of his way specifically to get Julie. He said she fits in the T-Birds image. She's a team skater, and she'll be a great aid to the T-Birds.
Well, I agree with that 100%. We got a little conference going on with the T-Bird men. Back to action with Julie Martinez and Debbie Hilden. Coming around the track, they can both pick up points as long as they both stay on the track. Up and past the opposing team. They can pick up points, but Hilden not going to pick up points that way. Martinez, Julie Martinez trying to get by Johnny Young. Young trying to keep her to the high side. Martinez having a rough time getting by on the high side. Hilden coming up on a late chase. Let's see if she can pick up some points. There's not much time left. It's just looked out. Oh! Garcia hitting her own drill. Martinez and Hilden coming right on by. What does the referee say? She went off to the infield. She did pick up 1 T-Bird point.
Well, that's what we like to see, is a little bit more T-Bird points out there. That's the first point they have scored since the first jam, Harry.
Well, it's interesting. Debbie Hilden has gone out a couple of times on offense, and that just shows something about Debbie. You know, she's just so versatile. She's generally used as a blocker, but there, speaking of blockers, there's a man who earned his reputation as a blocker, Big Bill Gatchel, and tonight, Gatchel will be going up against the psycho, Ronnie Raines. I have no idea. What do you think is going to happen tonight, Deb?
I don't know. All I know is I was talking to Ronnie Raines a little bit before, and he says that even though, you know, he's still not in 100% shape, he knows that he's going to take Bill Gatchel in the match race tonight.
Well,
There's so much excitement going on.
When the psycho's on the track, you never can tell what's going to happen. But there's Skinny Minnie Gwen Miller, and there's Julie Griffiths, Miss T-Bird, and Gwen Miller is out on the jam for the T-Bird against Stephanie Garcia. Knocks her down, Gwen Miller all alone for the T-Bird. The greatest jammer on the distaff side in T-Bird history is out all alone. Stephanie Garcia now back to block. She becomes a blocker after being knocked down by Gwen Miller. Johnny Young is back to help. Garcia trying to stop Gwen Miller from scoring. Johnny Young with good block. Gwen's got 1. She's got at least 1. She's passed another. She's passing outside of the pack. Gwen Miller's going for more. She's past them all and going after Stephanie Garcia. Once again, Deb. Time running out in the jam. A great assist by Donnie Young. She comes in again. Knocks Stephanie Garcia over the rail. John Haupt cheering her on. Gwen Miller going into her disco dance. 6 T-Bird points. Fine job of jamming by Gwen Miller. We're going to see a replay of this fine bit of jamming by Gwen Miller. Watch her go outside of the pack, Deb. She's got 1, she's got 2, she's got 3, 4, and she's going to go around to pass Stephanie Garcia once again for a grand slam +1, and the score is 60 for the T-Birds, 62 for the Texas Outlaws. They're catching up, Deb.
Gwen Miller's doing an excellent job, and now here we've got Debbie Helden, #1 on the track.
She's out on the jam once again, the 3rd jam of the period for #1, the MVP of the year, Debbie Helden. Back to block, we have a rookie skater, it looks like it's going to be. Debbie Helden goes by for a couple. She's got 2 at least. She's got 3. She goes inside. She's got more. Debbie Helden jamming up a storm here in the 1st period. Don Laster says she has 4 T-Bird points.
Well, that puts the T-Birds out in front with 64, the Outlaws 62. Some excellent jamming by Debbie Helden.
With the score of 64-62 in favor of the T-Birds, we'll be back with the next period after these words. But first, let's go to the infield with Jim McInerney, and he is T-Birds owner Bill Griffith. Jim?
Extra exciting night for you. This marking the inaugural for the Olympic Auditorium. You taking it over, it's got to be a dream come true.
Well, Jimmy, I'll tell you, an awful lot of very exciting things have happened to me in my lifetime. I'm a very, very lucky man, and I've got to say that this is probably the most exciting weekend of my entire life. I've been in this building with the T-Birds for 20 years, and now to have been able to have the privilege to take it over, and with all of the great things we've got planned for it, new outside, new inside, new parking, new safety, new comfort, new convenience, new everything. And Jimmy, as a man once told me, you ain't seen nothing yet. And I thank you for all your help and everybody else's help.
Well, that's terrific, and I know that everybody is behind you, and they all wish you good luck. We'll be right back.
Yeah, you all come down.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Len Dawson, and you're watching Classic Sports.
Play ball!
Join me in Classic Sports for the All-Classic All-Star Week starting July 5th.
41 quick on 3. Break.
On Monday nights, we're bringing it back. The Mayhem. The Men. The Myths. The games you'll never forget.
Back to throw Montana. Stepped up, throws.
Every Monday night, the greatest moments in NFL history. Catch the NFL Throwbacks Game of the Week, Monday at 11, only on Classic Sports Network.
Mario Andretti wins the 1969 Indianapolis 500, and his crew is ecstatic.
You're watching Classic Sports Network. Once-in-a-lifetime moments, 24 hours a day.
Well, here we go. I'll tell you that Mr. Bill Griffiths, he's done a lot, and I know that everybody here wishes him well. A big takeover for the Olympic Auditorium. But speaking of taking over, this man here, Ralphie Valadares, is ready to do it for the Los Angeles Seabirds tonight. Jimmy Tarigno, number 17. Keep your eye on this man, a fabulous skater for the Texas Outlaws. He's been a big asset for the team, as has Ralphie Valadares, number 8 for the Seabirds. I'll tell you, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, huh? Big Barnett Jackson is thanks to do some blocking. Valadares trying to outscout him, trying to get by, but Danny Riley got Kennesaw ready to lead the way. Woo! Woo, yeah! Ralphie Valadares coming right on by with no problem. Danny Riley leads the way, and Valadares squeezed right on through in 3 seconds left. Not much time. Valadares calls it off. Better say 6 Seabird points picked up. Ralphie Valadares.
When you say veteran skating, he really has it all. Ralphie Valadares, he can get out there and jam. He can be a great defensive skater. Now he's got the T-Birds up 70 to 62, Harry.
Well, you know, cliche, he's not just getting older, he's getting better, and there is that man, Ralphie Valadares, Mr. T-Bird, more than 20 years on the bank track, going up against Jimmy Tarigno. Watch what he does. He sends him into Big Burnett Jackson and goes on to score more points than Ralphie Valadares. He just, like fine wine, fine cheese, he just keeps getting better. Jim?
He does. He uses his head out there. He knows exactly what he's doing at all times. That man right there isn't very happy. That cigar's getting shorter and shorter. Bill Gatchell, he'll be less happy tonight, I'll tell you, when he meets Ronnie Psycho Rain. Here we go, and it's going to be Billy Marshall with a foot lift from the Psycho. Marshall, what a splendid skater he is. Jimmy Tarigno, he's still not having it on. He goes over the rail. The chicken doing his dance. There we go. Marshall, Billy Marshall, coming up. He's a wiry kid. Big Burnett Jackson, the main defensive man for the Texas Outlaws, putting down Marshall. Jackson, he handles himself very well. You have to keep your eyes on Jackson. You know he is the main defensive man for the Texas Outlaws. Marshall having a rough time getting by him. The time is running out. They only have 60 seconds to complete each jam. And it looks like look at Jackson! Look out, Big Burnett Jackson put him into Bill Gatchell and Billy Marshall in trouble. Now we got Ronnie Psycho Rain in there with Bill Gatchell. They're going on right now.
It looks like they're going to start the match race right here and now, Harry. But that's got to wait till tonight.
Well,
Ronnie Psycho Rain after Bill Gatchell.
Let's hear what's going on down there.
Referee's having a hard time keeping those two apart, and Don Lasker is telling Bill Gatchell, behave yourself or you're going to be in trouble now.
Well, Don Lasker's doing a good job, and he's going to have a hands full. No one's going to have their hands full tonight, though. When Ronnie reigns, there'll be no referee, nobody in there, just these two huge men. Bill Gatchell, who is undefeated in his series of match races against the Psycho, and you know what Ronnie Reigns can do. What a pair tonight.
Well, back to the action. Here we go. All going to take place. Here's the new Olympic Auditorium. Larry Lewis coming up. Gary Ruiz, number 1 for the T-Birds. There's Julie Griffith. Oh, look out. Gary Ruiz going over the rail. Not going to pick up points that way. Larry Lewis making some equipment adjustments there. Lewis up to Big Riley. Riley, he covers a lot of that track. Ooh, Lewis with some fantastic skating. Look at this man go around this track. To see him in person is the only way, I'll tell you. This man is all over the track. But Ronnie Psycho Rain's taking good care of him. He's having a rough time getting by the Psycho. Woo! And he goes the hard way. What does John Lasker, the referee, say? He says 4 outlaw points were picked up.
Well, Larry Lewis is probably the top offensive threat in the league, and he is just fantastic. We're going to have a replay of what this man can do on skates. You know, you have to come down to the Olympic and see it all, because just on television it's great, but it's 3 times as great in person, isn't it, Deb?
Well, you just can't get all the action on TV like you can down here at the new Olympic Auditorium. But we've got so much action this weekend, this big doubleheader weekend. With tomorrow, the kids coming in free with the adults. I wish I had one to bring.
Well, I think you've said it all there, Jeff. The new Olympic is going to be something else.
Okay, here we go. Back to action with Jimmy Torigno and Mike Flanagan, number 5 for the Los Angeles T-Birds coming up. We've got a one-on-one situation here. Let's see how Flanagan. Whoa! Didn't fare too well against Jimmy Torigno. Torigno, a veteran. For 12 years, I believe, if my memory serves me. Not much time remaining on the clock. 4 minutes and 28 seconds. With the score 66 for the Outlaws. For the T-Birds and Ronnie Reed taking care of business. Ooh. Good man, Barnett Jackson is coming up to lead the way. Here comes Torigno right behind. Up to Raines. Raines goes up the infield, and Death will give him a poke. Jimmy Torigno moving right on through. There's not much more time remaining with 4, 3, 2, 1. That's all. He calls it off. And saying 6. Outlaw point picked up by Jimmy Torigno.
Well, that puts the Outlaws out ahead, Harry. 72, Los Angeles Thunderbirds 70.
Well, Bill Gatchell has gotten together a top-notch collection of skaters, especially on the men's part. He has Burnett Jackson. You know what he can do on defense. He has a great jammer in Larry Lewis and Jimmy Torigno, who just picked up the points there. But tonight at the new Olympic Auditorium, it's going to be that man. Bill Gatchell is taking over as president of his team, going against the psycho, Mr. T-Bird himself, Ronnie Raines. And who is that down there, Deb?
We've got Dave Pound, and it looks like 2 of his friends, which I believe will be some surprises there from New York. He got them, he said, from the East Coast.
Well, that's his new protege, Andrea Brujar, and that is some name, Boo Her. And I think the T-Bird fans are going to do just that.
I'm just wondering exactly what she's all about. I don't know. He says he's got some big secret he's unveiling tonight. Her name's Andrea Booher. Yeah, it's wild. Here we go. And Billy Marshall coming up. He's trying to get by the elbows of Dave Burnett Jackson. On the way to Jimmy Torigno. Torigno coming up. And can still both pick up points. Billy Marshall has to get by Jackson to do it. Jimmy Torigno is coming up to meet the elbows of Ronnie Psycho Raines and Jackson. There to lead the way. And Gatchell in the infield. Billy Marshall. Jimmy Torigno picking up points meanwhile, but Billy Marshall in the shot. Picks up Raines and Gatchell in the infield. Raines and Gatchell going in and nobody going to stop him. Whoa! They got one of their threes over there trying to stop it. What is going to happen tonight?
There's the Psycho and Bill Gatchell. They're starting earlier, weeks earlier, but tonight these two huge men, Gatchell with that cigar, Raines will probably look to stuff it down his throat. We're going to be going after it tonight. You know, there's action all over the track. That last jam, the Texas Outlaws picked up 4 points. They're ahead 76-70, and this is just what I'm saying. You have to be down here at this new Olympic to see what goes on, because as great as our VIP cameras are, Deb, they just can't catch it all.
Well, did you see the expression on Ronnie Psycho Raines' face? I think he's ready to tear Bill Gatchell limb from limb, Harry.
Well, it's going to be something there. Burnett Jackson, he's already torn Burnett Jackson apart, and the fans at the Olympics saw that.
Well, there's no way I'm going to miss the match race tonight. It's going to be something unbelievable that'll be history here in the Olympic Auditorium.
Jackson and Raines has the jamming helmet. Deb, there he goes. Ronnie Raines out on the jam for the T-Birds against Jimmy Torigno for the Texas Outlaws, 2 of the top skaters in the league. Raines and Torigno gets sent into the rail by Ronnie Raines. Ronnie Raines all by himself. He'll be going up against that giant of a man who he defeated in a match race earlier, Burnett Jackson. Ronnie Raines. Riley back to help, 54 seconds remaining in the period. Texas 76, T-Bird 70, Raines knocks down Larry Lewis. Riley knocks him down, Raines to the inside, picks up points. Gets a whip from Ruiz, going for Burnett Jackson. 36 seconds, Raines against Jackson, then Jackson into the rail and under it. Raines more, goes into his dance. Psycho Ronnie Raines kissing the people in the arena. He's Mr. T-Bird, he's back. The T-Birds pick up more points, and they go out ahead. on a fantastic jam and a great assist by Danny Riley. Look at Ronnie, Mr. Tieber. He's down on the track, and Jim McInerney is down on the track also. He's got Dave Pound with him. He has Georgia Haas with him. And there's, let's go to Jimmy. Jim?
Well, Georgia Haas and Dave Pound, I'm sure that you must feel very honored to be a part of this inaugural weekend with Mr. Bill Griffiths taking over the Olympic Auditorium. And I must say, Mr. Pound, congratulations on taking over as president of the New York Bombers.
Thank you. You know, the old man, I guess, got lucky again. But now that I've got controlling interest in the new New York Bombers, I want to let Bill Griffiths just know something. Now that I've got some very influential backers behind me, we could just buy this building out from underneath him. And besides that, I want you folks also to know that I've got some surprises for you, and I mean some big surprises.
What do you say about this whole thing, Georgia Haas?
Inaugural weekend, really. My only concern is revenge against that man, Griffith. He is letting these little brats come in free, and I intend to have a surprise for him for that weekend for not charging double for these brats.
Wait a minute, don't you like kids?
Kids? I hate kids. I hate Griffith, and I hate the Tiebers.
Okay. We'll pause down the VIP Network line. We'll be right back after this word.
The way to get the message across the ball carrier is to hit him, lift him up, and put him on his back. I want to just let them know that they've been hit. And when they get up, they don't have to look to see who is the hit them.
Classic Sports Network, where the legends play. What lower round draft pick just might stun the NBA by becoming his team's leading rebounder this year? The Sporting News knows. Do you? What hot goalie will dominate NHL offenses to power his team to a great season? The Sporting News knows. Do you? What surprising rookie sensation could send his team soaring into the Super Bowl? The Sporting News knows, and you can too when you call now to claim your no-cost 4-issue Sporting News mini-subscription. Plus, reserve these great sports binoculars free. When it comes to the NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, and the NHL, nobody keeps you in the know quite like the Sporting News. What GM's blockbuster trades will turn his pretenders into pennant contenders next season? The Sporting News knows, and now you will too. Call now for your no-cost 4-issue Sporting News mini-subscription. If you like it, get 24 more issues, 28 in all, for 4 easy payments of just $4.99. Plus, get these great binoculars free with your paid subscription. Call now.
You're watching Classic Sports Network.
Well, here we go. Julie Griffiths. There's a pretty gal. Los Angeles Fever. Did you hear what that lady, Georgia Haas, said? She said she hates kids. I don't believe it. Here we go. It's going to be Donna Young and Lyle Morris. Lyle Morris, number 12 for the Outlaws. Bill Gadsden's Outlaws. And number 2, Donna Young for the Los Angeles Thunderbirds. Goodbye, look out. Lyle Morris still hanging in there. And Linda Shields back to do some blocking for the Outlaws. Let's see if these two gals, Skinny Minnie and Donna Young, yes, they did it. A little razzle dazzle. Donna Young going round by and throwing up. It is a 5 Seabird points. No, that's right. They said no. It's only 4 Seabird points.
Well, that still puts the Seabirds out ahead, 79-76. And there's Bill Gaxel here. He's looking forward to tonight, I'm sure, because he's got some things in store for Ronnie Psycho Range. That's what he told me anyway.
Well, I guess that's what he thinks. You know, it's tough to say anything bad about Bill Gaxel, at least talent-wise. You know, I don't really like the man, but he's match raced before, and he's always been successful, and he says he's looking forward to racing Ronnie Raines. I think he's the psycho, not Ronnie.
I think you're absolutely right. Julie Martinez, number 14 for the Texas Outlaws. And our very own Patsy Delgado for the world-famous world champion Los Angeles Thunderbirds. Look out. Down she goes. And Julie Martinez picking him up and laying him down. Looks like she did pick a point. I don't know. We'll have to wait for the referee's decision. Benny Shields putting down Patsy again. Still trying to get by. Still trying to go. Julie Martinez looks like she is picking up the point. But I'm very surprised she hasn't tried to call it off. She doesn't even know where the other jammer is. Where Patsy Delgado, she
is one of the girls he specifically recruited. Just picked up 3 points for the Outlaws. And there's John Hall talking to the psycho Ronnie Raines. And Ronnie tonight will have his hands full. He'll be going up against the redneck, the president of the Texas Outlaws, Bill Gatchel. And it'll be interesting to see what happens tonight. What's in store for you two, Deb?
Well, it sure will, but I know that man right there, Bill Gatchel, won't be up tomorrow. Sam Lucy yesterday. That'll be a real party area. We don't know Bill Gatchel will be there.
It's going to be exciting. You know, kids, every kid gets in free with a paid adult, and this is one of the new policies that Mr. Griffiths has for the new Olympic Deb.
Well, that's terrific, Harry. And there's Bill Gatchel. Looks like he's getting some time there from the referee, Don Lasker. He's got his hands full, don't you think, Harry?
Well, Don's a trained official. He's an experienced official, and that's why he's out there to handle people like Ronnie Raines. Like you know, it takes a trained man to handle the psycho.
Well, it certainly does, but I don't think there's really any taming the psycho.
There's Lyle Morris out on the jam for the Texas Outlaws, and she is another one of the girls that Bill Gatchel recruited specifically for his team. A fine young skater, Lyle Morris. Reina LeMaistre back flush with the T-Bird. She has that gorgeous T-Bird hat. She's one of those beautiful T-Bird skaters. And Reina, when she lacks in size, she makes up in spirit. She knocks down Lyle once. She knocks down Lyle twice. Fine job of blocking, and it looks like we're going to have no score on the jam. No score signal. Don Lasker and this man, Bill Gatchel, he's going to have his hands full tonight, Deb. But we'll be back with the remainder of this period right after these words on our VIP network line.
You're watching Classic Sports Network.
He's one of baseball's latest heroes both on and off the field. Setting the Ironman record of most consecutive games played, Cal Ripken Jr. has shown why he's destined for baseball's Hall of Fame. Now you can share a piece of this legend with the Ironman Collector Watch. This elegantly styled stainless steel watch is a unique limited edition collectible. This fashionable watch has an attractive micron-plated brass plate for the hour dial, with the date Cal Ripken Jr. broke Lou Gehrig's record and the watch's collector number on the back. It all comes inside this unique leather-like baseball case and includes a matching certificate of authenticity. This valuable collectible will be sold during this TV introductory offer for only $69.95 on a first-come, first-served basis.
To order your Cal Ripken watch for 3 payments of $24.63, call 1-800-793-7025 or send check and money order for $69.95 plus $3.95 shipping to Cal Ripken Watch. P.O. Box 78, Grand Central Station, New York, New York, or call 1-800-793-7025.
He gave us a goal, he gave us a direction, he gave us a dream, he gave us an image of where we wanted to go, and made sure we went.
You're watching Classic Sports Network, where the legends play.
With all the excitement down here at the Olympic, we have Jim McInerney in the infield with the psycho Ronnie Raines.
For a man that called you a coward.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, I'm not a coward. I think I proved that when I beat Burnett Jackson. And I don't care what the doctors say about me releasing me or anything. Tonight, Gatchel is gone. I'm going to take care of Gatchel once and for all. We're tired of him. I'm tired of him, and the fans are tired of him. And I'm going to beat him tonight.
Good luck to you. We'll be right up to Harry.
We're back to the action live here, Deb, with out on the jam, Reina LeMaistre, and being dumped by number 11 of the Texas Outlaws, who just came in, Gail Bowers. Gail, I guess if something happened to her, she wasn't here earlier, and she's back, and we're going to have to wait for the official verdict on that score. It looks like Texas picked up a point, and that makes it 84-79 in favor of the Texas Outlaws.
Well, it looks like Bill Gatchel gave something to complain about to the referee on last call. And there's Ronnie Raines, and I think he's really anxious for tonight's match race, Harry. It's going to be something you don't want to miss.
Well, Ronnie is anxious. He's anxious to meet the redneck. You know, the redneck has had his success against the T-Birds in match races, and there goes the psycho, dumping Bill Gatchel. And this could be a sign of things to come. Look at Ronnie, Jeb.
And you wonder why he called him the psycho, huh, Harry? I think there's some proof of what Ronnie Raines
Well, you know, some nicknames are just given, some are well-earned. His is well-earned, Jeff.
Keep him in the penalty box. That's your job.
Well, you know, all the kids are going to be excited to see him at tomorrow's game. Where tomorrow, children will be admitted free with the adults. That'll be a treat for this weekend.
This is a very special weekend. Tonight, you have Range against the Redneck Bill Gatchel, and tomorrow, Bill Griffiths has made a very special promotion. Kids will be admitted free tomorrow night at a specially 5 p.m. game right here at the new Olympic, Deb. The Devils will be here, and the pack is formed. Here's Donnie Young, a new, exciting T-Bird. She's going to be coming into her own this year as a superstar. Donna's been a fine skater in the past, and I look forward to her being a real superstar this year. Donna trying hard, gets a whip from Gwen Miller. Around the back, in the inside, trying, passes Julie Martinez, passes Lyle Morris. He's finally knocked down, and we'll have to wait for the official signal here. Lyle is a jammer out for the Texas Outlaws also. No helmet. Oh, look at Gwen Miller. Gwen's been on defense quite a bit tonight, and it looks like we're going to have to wait for Don Lasker to give us the official score. There's Lyle Morris. It's been a good defensive game tonight, Deb.
It certainly has.
We have a replay of exactly what went on. Here's Morris, and Gwen Miller back on defense and knocks down Lyle Morris. Fine defensive job by Gwen Miller. Skinny Minnie, Deb.
Well, Skinny Minnie can do it all. We've got Jim McInerney and Gillis, Bill Gatchel.
Well, they'll be coming up right after this period, but there's Gwen Miller out on the jam for the T-Birds. She has the helmet. Get that beautiful whip by Patsy O'Donnell. She's out by herself. Back on defense, number 17, Linda Campbell. Now Gail Bowers, Gwen Miller jumps over Gail Bowers. Beautiful move by Gwen. There's the great T-Bird crowd. Gwen goes to the inside, picks up points. Passes another Outlaw. She's going for more. Gwen is never even satisfied with even a grand slam. Time 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. That's all. At the end of the 7th period, 3 T-Bird points. And we have Jim McInerney down the infield with the Redneck, Bill Gatchel. Jim, what's going on?
Well, Bill Gatchel, it sounds like you're going to either have to put up or shut up as you meet Ronnie Psycho Range tonight, and he's not too happy about you calling him coward.
Oh, that coward. He got lucky against Jackson. I don't know what he thinks, man. He's never been against anybody with my experience. I was going to tear him up. In fact, I think he's so chicken he won't even show up. He's had all these excuses about doctors. There ain't nothing wrong with him. He's just chicken, plain, ordinary day coward.
Well, we'll just see what happens, and we're going to pause down the VIP Network lines. Be right back after this word.
You're watching Classic Sports Network.
There will never be another like him. He moved faster. He hit harder. And he spoke louder.
I'm the king of the world! Hold it.
More than a champion, he is forever the greatest.
I must be the greatest!
Feel the power of this legendary man in an exclusive offer from Sports Illustrated. You'll get Muhammad Ali, the incredible video that captures this heroic warrior in championship style. And this authentic Everlast ringside sweatshirt, the choice of champions. Both the heavyweight sweatshirt and Ali video are free with your paid subscription to Sports Illustrated, the magazine that gets you into sports like no one else. Call this number now and get the free Ali video that puts you into the ring with the greatest.
And if you get too smart, I'll knock you out.
Time and time again, he showed us things we couldn't believe.
A short, choosing right to the jaw. Lifting goes down.
And gave us moments we won't forget.
Ali is throwing bombs. Joe is hurt.
Ali didn't pull any punches as he told you what he was going to do.
Be a killer and a killer and a killer when I get the gorilla in Manila.
And then did it.
Champion is going for a knockout right here.
Call now And you also get this great-looking heavyweight sweatshirt from Everlast, the biggest name in boxing. Both the Ali video and the sweatshirt are free when you order 54 issues of Sports Illustrated, including the 2 big football previews for only $1.48 an issue. Save over 55% off the cover price. For quicker delivery of your 2 great gifts, use your credit card.
You didn't even shake my hand. What are you going to do about that? Now you must vote.
Call now to get this exclusive SI offer, the collector's video of the legendary Muhammad Ali, and this extra-large Everlast sweatshirt. It's a power-packed combination, free from Sports Illustrated. There's no greater champion than Muhammad Ali. And there's nothing in the world like Sports Illustrated. Get into it.
I'm fast, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat.
Classic Sports Network, where the legends play.
Well, here we go. Now, men on the track for the final period of skating, with the score 84 for the Outlaws, 82 for the T-Birds. Jimmy Sarigno, he's been doing a lot of jamming tonight for the Texas Outlaws. He's out again, number 17. But we've got our speedster on him. Number 3, Billy Marshall, out for the Los Angeles T-Birds. 1-1. 2 spectacular skaters, but whoa! Billy with a great shot into Jimmy Sarigno, and down he goes. Now, Billy has to negotiate big Barnett Jackson, and that's not going to be easy. Jackson going to try and keep him on the high side. Marshall knows that he can't get by him on the high side unless he's got something going for him, and he does. He's got the psycho running range there. Billy puts it on by Jackson. This guy shake. Billy's still moving. Don't let him get you, though. Let him run it out. Oh, how many did he pick out? Billy, Hot Wheels Marshall. It's a 4-3 T-Birds points by Billy Marshall.
Well, with the score 85 for the T-Birds, 84 for Texas, Hoppy is down in the infield with John Hall. Hoppy, what's going on down there?
John, what do you think about Ronnie Raines in this match race with Bill Gatchel tonight?
Frankly, I'm kind of worried. Ronnie has just gotten off the sick list. I think he's taken on more than he can bargain for in Bill Gatchel, but he wants to prove to Gatchel and the world that he's not a coward. I wish Ronnie the best of luck. I hope he beats Gatchel.
Okay, so do a lot of people. Let's get back to action.
Okay, here we go. I mean, a big Barnett Jackson. He's not blocking this time. He's got the helmet on. He wants to pick up points, but he's going to have to get a little rough. Valadares first. Nothing. Down he goes. Big Barnett Jackson. For a big man, he can move awfully quick. Every time he sets foot on that track, he puts out 150%. Big Barnett Jackson. Here he comes. Big Danny Riley is back to some like Billy jumps up. He hit him from nowhere. He brought that punch from downtown. Billy, he jumped up all the way to hit him. Billy, look out. Looks like Jackson has him this time. Coming up to Danny Riley, and Jackson squeezes by on the inside and calls it off. What do they say? And he's saying 5.
Well, there's Big Bill Gatchel knocking down the Psycho this time. But tonight, I think it could be a different story. Ronnie Raines is down, but tonight, he will get his revenge against that man, Bill Gatchel. Deb.
Well, Harry, frankly, I'm a little worried. John Hall did not sound very positive out there.
Well, you know, Ronnie has been on a sick day, and he came back. He defeated Burnett Jackson for the right to meet that man, Bill Gatchel. But, in all honesty, John was speaking the truth, you know.
Well, the thing, Harry, I think is that the fans down here, they get all the support for Ronnie Raines and all the encouragement. And I know tonight when they come down to the new Olympics, they're going to be behind Ronnie Psycho Raines.
Well,
so will I, Harry.
That's what Ronnie needs. You know, Ronnie has skill, he has ability. Hopefully his health will be right, but he needs the fans behind him.
Yes, indeed. Jerry Ruiz coming up with the T-Birds. Larry Lewis, what a spectacular skater he is. Larry Lewis. Yes, you always got to keep your eyes on that man. You don't know what he's going to do next. Ooh, down goes Jerry Ruiz. Larry Lewis coming up to the high side of Danny Ruiz. Bringing those elbows. He takes this up. Larry Lewis and Big Barnett Jackson. 6 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in this game as Larry Lewis still trying to pick up the points. But Danny Riley, out he goes.
on that one. They do say number Lewis picks up 6. Outlaw points. Bill Gatchell watches on.
Bill Gatchell looks pretty content out there, Harry. Kind of like the cat that swallowed the mouse.
Well, he should look content as Texas Outlaws are on.
Here we go.
And let's listen to Bill. There's Burnett Jackson. You know, Burnett was ordered to meet Raines on that, and Raines just wiped out Burnett Jackson for the right to meet Bill Gatchell in a match race tonight. And also this big weekend at the Olympics is Family Fiesta weekend. Dave Pound will be here with his New York Bombers, and tomorrow it'll be Georgia Haupt and her Detroit Devils. Deb.
Looks like we're going to have a real exciting inaugural doubleheader weekend.
Getting free with each paid adult too tomorrow.
That's right. And it worries me with Dave Pound coming back. He's got some surprises up his sleeve, you can bet. Billy Marshall out for the T-Birds. Jimmy Ferrigno, 1-1. Whoa, Billy Lukeman getting up slow, and he doesn't look like he's recharging. Jimmy Ferrigno breezing around that track. Here he comes. They call him the Roadrunner, Jimmy Ferrigno. He's a speed skater from way back. Now, Ralphie Valadares is going to do some blocking. Don't underestimate this man. He ain't small, but he is mighty. Ferrigno is finding out how mighty he is. Jimmy Ferrigno still not by. Oh, yeah. Ralphie Valadares with complete control. Uh-oh, look out. Oh! Big Burnett Jackson putting the knee into his own man, they say. No score.
That's the old veteran Ralphie Valadares putting Burnett Jackson, making him go against Jimmy Ferrigno and coming out with a wash on the jam, but the T-Birds have better hurry up. Here's a replay, and here comes Ferrigno trying to score. Ralphie Valadares back on defense, knocks him down once. The wily veteran, he can go offensively, he can go defensively. He's just a man of many talents and experience on the backtrack, Deb.
And right into Burnett Jackson he goes.
But the T-Birds had better pick up some points. They're down by 10. There's 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this game, Jim.
Well, if Danny Riley can do anything, I'm sure he will. I think he is one of the nucleuses to the T-Birds. He is the main defensive power for the T-Birds. But he hasn't been stopping the Outlaws tonight. 96 for the Outlaws, 86 for the T-Birds. Billy going to try and pick up the point. Billy, Hot Wheels Marshall and Vance here are on their feet and yelling, go, Billy, go! Here he comes. Billy. Oh, no, didn't get by on that time. Valadares back to lead the way. 2 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in this game. Everybody on their feet watching Billy couldn't get by. Billy still trying to squeeze through. He got by those three. Still moving, Billy. He needs to hit 4 points, though. Oh, Billy, he can do it. How much more time does he have? Time is running out. He goes up to the infield as Bill Gatchell works him over. It is saying 5. T-Bird points this up, and Ronnie Cycle Reigns and Bill Gatchell ready to get into it.
There's the Psycho and Bill Gatchell. They might not wait, but tonight they're going to meet. No holds barred. Those two are going to be pitted together. Anything goes. The Psycho, number 9, Mr. T-Bird, the crazy man of the T-Birds, going up against Bill Gatchell in this new weekend at the new Olympics. 1 minute, 48 seconds remaining in this game. The T-Birds down 96-91 as we look at Bill Gatchell. He's all smiles, all confidence, Deb.
Well, he doesn't look worried. The Texas Outlaw teams are up by 5 poinds here.
This could be a big weekend for Gatchell.
Oh, you better believe it. Bill Gatchell's putting himself together one heck of a good team. And it looks like they've outdone the T-Birds this time. Jerry Ruiz coming out. Let's see if he can pick up some points. Only 1 minute, 18 seconds remaining. And he goes by 2. Yes, he got them both. 2 T-Bird points, but he pulled it off. With only 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining, they still need 4 points to tie and 5 points to win it tonight.
Jim, you're off by 1. They're only down by 3. It's 96-93. That wasn't a clear signal from Don last night to see where you mixed it up. But it's 96 for Texas, 93 for the T-Birds. 50 seconds left to go. And who's going to get the helmet? It's Ralphie Valadares, Jim.
Valadares, he can do it. There's the man that can pick up the points, the experience coming around that track. Ralphie Valadares. goes back to the blocking. Jackson is not back from the blocking. I don't understand it. And look at this, Sandy Riley there to lead the way. He gets by one. Oh, here's Stewart. He's still moving. Whoa. He's still moving. He's got 12 seconds remaining. Look out, Bill Gasso. I don't know how many points he picked up. We'll have to see what the referee says. Jackson there with 2. They say 5 T-Bird points picked up. The final score, the Texas Outlaws 96, the Los Angeles T-Birds 98. Well, we're going to return right after this with the wrap-up.